Hi, my YouTube family. Straighten my shirt up. Good to see you all from a distance. No, hold on for a minute. I'll call her back. So, I just wanted to go ahead on and get this video done. It is kind of late because it was supposed to have been out on Saturday. So it's here on Wednesday. Wednesday? What am I saying Wednesday? I'm getting it out on Monday. So this is week 27. You know it's late. The title of it is Standing in the Shadow. I could not wait. I was so happy to get started on this one. And what made it even easier, because it was like I was pushed there. I wanted to get started on it. I was eager to. And you know, I'm like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But then it came to a point this week, or last week, when week 27 was, where I was just pushed. I couldn't go on the pace that I wanted to during the week. I was just pushed to it straight away. So yeah, let's get right into what we were supposed to write in our journals and how my week 27 went. Standing in the shadow. You're supposed to write it in the journal. Who were you standing in the shadow of? Okay. I already knew right off rip, my friend Crystal. She's a daycare owner. I have other friends, an associate, but a friend, she's a daycare owner. So I already knew right off rip who I was standing in the shadow of, Crystal. Now, I am a school teacher. I love teaching. I want to continue to teach. But I also wanted a side job where I can make my own hours, you know, and do my second love. And so Crystal, she's a daycare owner. Sorry about that. My phone just froze because I had to delete some items. But my friend Crystal, you know, she was the one that I was standing in the shadow of. Not only was she the one that I was standing in the shadow of, I was also standing in the shadow of fear. I'm gonna say it. I was standing in the shadow of fear. The fear of taking control, standing in front of people. I've always been like, you know, if they ask me, okay, well, what you think about this? And I'll tell them what I think or how I feel. And if it's on a situational education, you know, in the field that I want to go in, you know, part-time, and I know what I'm saying, my stuff is right, and then I said, okay, well, could you do this for me, get that done, how much you gonna charge me? And I was like, I don't know how much you think I should charge you. And then what I'll do, I was scared. I was fearful that I was gonna charge them too much, and then I'll end up charging them too less, where it was hurting my pocket, but I was still doing it, you know, in joy, because it was something I love to do. And then a lot of times I would call my friend Crystal, how much you think I should charge? She said, well, to one, I got somebody want you to do this and do that for her. And then she said, how much you gonna charge? I said, well, how much you think? I would text her back or on the phone, how much you think I should charge? And she'd be like, I don't know, that's your work. I'd be like, well, Crystal, you know, just tell me. So I was standing in her shadow, and I was standing in the shadow of fear. All right. Number 2, who do I admire? We're supposed to write down who I admire. I have a lot of people that I admire, so I don't want to step on no toes. But in this part-time job that I want to go in, or career that I want to go into, is 2 people that I admire there. It was a few more, but I just don't like how they handle their thing, you know, their business. But these 2 I admire, and it is, number 1, my friend Crystal, and number 2, a friend of mine, Miss Shamar. She's also a daycare owner as well. All right, and why do I admire them? Is because they are young. When I say young, they're in their, one is in her 30s. The other one is in her late 30s. But it's because, not that they're young. I'm glad that they started when they're young. So let me take out I admire them because they're young. I admire them because even though when they started, they didn't have the money. They just stepped out on faith. They just went on and they did it, and it became successful. So I admire them, and they do not have the will to quit. They have the will to grow, and I have seen them grow. Do you hear me? From no children, 2 children, for setting up their first daycare. I've seen them grow. And I'm sorry, I'm picking up this paper. And I admire them because they didn't let fear step in the way. They wasn't standing in anyone's shadow. They made a shadow for others to stand in, which was me. Okay? So that's why I admire them. All right, the next one. The type of work that I'm attracted to is educational. I'm a teacher, like you already know. I love education. I love teaching. I also love training. And the teaching training that I want my career to be part-time, where I make my own hour, my own business, is to go out and train the daycare workers how to be an effective daycare worker or effective teacher. I ain't gonna say daycare worker, effective teacher. So, because there's a difference between effective and effective, and we want them to be effective teacher. So I love to do that. I did a class before for my friend Crystal, and I was so scared. She had to keep pushing me. You coming? You call? Keep pushing me. So I got there. I did it. I was hoping that she was calling for me to. This was about a year ago. I was hoping that she was calling to cancel, but she was calling to make sure I was coming. I went there. I was afraid because I'm afraid to speak in front of people, but the class loved it. I got paid for it. They wanted more classes. I was able to write them a certificate that they had their in-service hours. They were able to incorporate things that we learned together in their classroom. Because my thing is, when I go out and I want to teach and I want to do trainings, I don't want to just do a training for them. I also want to learn something, because everybody has something to bring to the table. I want to be open-minded. So, yeah. I don't know what's this going to put this in. All right. So, and then the last one is, what will I do to take the step out of the shadow? Okay. What happened? What actions would I take to step out of the shadow? Okay. The action that I had to take, that I planned it on taking, was, okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Which wasn't a good plan. But it came to, I did some work last week. And then the person didn't want the work. I didn't get paid for the work. They didn't want it. And I was just frustrated, and I knew I was working to trying to come down here and do some stuff on the side to get my car out of the shop. It's been in there for 4 months. It was ready, but they was letting me make payments on it until I paid their service off at Tires Plus. So I'm like, and I had just got frustrated. So then when that happened, I said, I'm done. I'm just done. And then the next day, I got a call from my friend Crystal and said, hey, I got a daycare owner. This one need this one. I got another one here. This one need this one. I got another one here. This need that one. And they were out. They had went on an outing to eat. You know, they hang together. They had went out to eat some daycare owners went out to eat, and I was like, okay, bam. When she said, how much you gonna charge? So told her, bam, told. So I'm like, okay, I'm still going through Crystal. I got to step out the shadow. So then she sent a text, well, on the big price one, how much you gonna charge? Usually I'd be like, how much should I charge, Crystal? But I gave her a price, bam. And when I gave the price, I felt good about it, because I was like, either they're gonna take it or they're not gonna take it. And two things about the prices that I gave: I did not cheat the people, and I did not cheat myself. Bam! I gave the price. I didn't ask Crystal. I know she was waiting for me to ask her, because that's what I would usually do. I didn't say, hold on, wait a minute. Nope. Text it, bam, that's the price, take it or leave it. I didn't say take it or leave it in there, but that's what I said. And I sat back in my chair, and if they would have said, well, no, could you go lower, or I can't do it, bam, it's okay. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Moving right along. So the next day, Crystal texted me back. She said, okay, it's good. She sent me the girl address. Meet her at her center. She has the money for you, already ready to go. So the next morning, because it was late that night when they was out on the eating, I went there. The money was there. I did my service, and baby, yes. Oh, okay, I felt good. And while I was there, something clicked to me. As I was talking to the lady that was there, the girl, the daycare owner, she wasn't there, but she had left my money and stuff with her mom. Her mom was there, and I, did what I had to do for them. And when her mom was giving me the money, and I counted it and stuff like that, and then I started telling her about, I said, well, we started talking about what she's doing and stuff like that at the center. And she said, well, I got to go get this. And then, I got to go and take these couple of things over on the test. And then I got to, I said, oh, you don't have your CDA yet. I said, well, I'm a PD specialist. And she's, look, you're a PD. And I just went on and started saying, she said, where have you been? Why we ain't been knowing about you? I've been doing this for some years. I moved from Orlando. See, I came down to visit my son in Orlando. That's why I'm videotaping from Orlando. All these daycares were right down the road from where I stayed because of fear. Standing in the shadow of fear. That's why they didn't know. When I went home, I thought about that thing. And I thought about it. I said, I'm finna make me some flyers. I printed up a whole lot of flyers saying the different services I did. And I put on there, if you want to know about the prices or have any questions about the service, give me a call. I'll give you a price and everything, a price list and everything. I already got my prices. The prices are on the flyer, but I already got my prices, what I'm going to charge, everything. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So what I did, after they printed out, because I had brought my printer from Winter Haven when I went down there about 2 weeks ago to check on my apartment. And I brought my printer back from Winter Haven. I printed them up in color. I took them and I stopped at all these different daycares because they are on a stretch, a whole lot of them. Stopped, went and introduced myself, gave them out. They was like, oh, I'll be definitely calling you. Oh, you can do this. Oh, yeah, I got some that need this. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, you can do assessment for children. I mean, they was just going, and I'm like, yes. And I'm like, and they looking at me like, and I'm looking at them like, yeah, and like, where have you been? And I'm like, I've been here, but I didn't want to tell them fear kept me back. But, yes. I was standing in the shadow of my friend Crystal, and I was standing in the shadow of fear. We got to know, we got to understand that standing in the shadow don't always mean a person. Yep. And the reason why I say that, because I was standing in the shadow of fear. So, yes, Hunty, yes, come through. And I had got another client. They paid me for work. Come through. I didn't back down. I said, okay, well, what you want to pay? What about this? What about that? No. Thank God for Jesus. And like I always say, We don't know where, we don't know when, and we definitely don't know how. But we got to learn to put all our trust in the Lord, because He cares for us. God will make a way. Love you.